In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 WNBA games happening on August 30th, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Lynx versus Dallas Wings. In the Lone Star State, 2 Western Conference teams with contrasting positions in the playoff race clash in a bid for victory. The Minnesota Lynx hit the road to face the Dallas Wings on Friday night. Minnesota enters the game riding high after an 89-76 road victory against Phoenix in their previous matchup on Wednesday night. Meanwhile, Dallas is coming off an impressive 93-90 home win against Las Vegas on Tuesday night, triumphing as a 9.5-point underdog. Over the last 10 meetings between these teams, each has claimed 5 victories. However, Minnesota has won 2 out of the 3 encounters this season, though Dallas secured a 94-88 win at home in their most recent face-off on June 27th. The Minnesota Lynx have clearly established themselves as the superior team in this matchup and are expected to dominate once again. The defensive statistics from the last 5 games provide insight into what we can anticipate in this upcoming contest. The Lynx are allowing just 78 points per game during this stretch, while the Wings are surrendering a hefty 96 points per game. When examining the net ratings for the season, the disparity becomes even more apparent. Minnesota boasts the second best net rating in the WNBA at 9.2, while Dallas is languishing at the bottom of the league with a minus 9.5 rating. Although the Wings are finally at full strength and demonstrated their potential by upsetting the Aces at home on Tuesday night, their main issue lies in their defense. Scoring isn't the problem for Dallas. It's preventing their opponents from scoring that remains their Achilles heel. The Wings rank last in the league in both scoring defense and field goal percentage defense, allowing opponents to shoot 47.4% from the field. Additionally, they are 9th in 3-point field goal percentage defense, allowing 35.1% shooting from beyond the arc. On the other hand, Minnesota excels in these areas, ranking 2nd in the league in scoring defense while also being 2nd in 3-pointers made per game and 1st in 3-point shooting percentage. The Lynx have won 4 of the last 5 meetings and are motivated to avenge their previous loss to the Wings. Despite the Dallas Wings' recent 2-game winning streak and their upset victory over the Lynx in June as 9-point underdogs, there remains little confidence in the Wings as a team. Their lack of defensive prowess is concerning, and they have struggled against the spread this season, going just 10-20 against the spread. While the Lynx have faced challenges on the road this season, they've managed to cover the spread in each of their last 6 games and now boast a 20-10-1 against the spread record. Additionally, Minnesota is in need of continued success to maintain their distance for the 2nd seed in the playoffs. With this sense of urgency, it's expected that the Lynx will come out strong. Therefore, the Minnesota Lynx to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have demonstrated their ability to dominate the offensive glass throughout the season, which should play a significant role in this contest. Dallas ranks 2nd in the league with 10.5 offensive rebounds per game, while Minnesota ranks 8th with 7.5 offensive rebounds per game. This rebounding prowess is one reason why these 2 teams combined for 182 points in their most recent matchup. Both teams are capable of putting up points, with Minnesota leading the WNBA in 3-point shooting percentage at 39.2%, while Dallas is more average, ranking 8th with a 32.3% 3-point shooting percentage. When it comes to the over-under, Minnesota has seen the under hit in 17 of their 31 games this season, posting a 17-12-2 mark. However, the Lynx have seen the over hit in 8 of their 16 road games, including in each of their last 3 road contests. On the other hand, Dallas has seen the over hit in 19 of their 30 games this season, with an impressive 11-3 mark in their 14 home games, including each of their last 4. In the last 10 meetings between these 2 teams, the over has hit 8 times, with a 2-0-1 record this season. Given Dallas' defensive struggles and offensive firepower, this game is likely to go over the projected total. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky. The WNBA playoff race is intensifying as the regular season winds down with fewer than 10 games remaining. Saturday night brings another exciting chapter in one of the league's emerging rivalries as the Indiana Fever face off against the Chicago Sky. The Fever, currently holding a 15-16 record, have made a significant push from the bottom of the standings and are now in a strong position to secure the third seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Meanwhile, the Sky, sitting at 11-19, are in a fierce battle with the Atlanta Dream for the fourth and final playoff spot. Both teams are fighting hard to solidify their postseason berths, making this matchup crucial for their playoff aspirations. Indiana leads the season series 2-1, but the games have been incredibly close, with 2 of the 3 contests being decided by a combined margin of just 1 point. The total point differential across the 3 games is less than 3 points per game, underscoring how evenly matched these teams have been. Chicago, however, is expected to have Carter back in the lineup on Friday night, which should significantly boost their perimeter scoring ability. This will be vital against an Indiana defense that ranks 11th in scoring defense and 10th in three-point defense. Although the Sky have struggled with the absence of Williams, rookie Camila Cardoso has stepped up, showing her potential as a first-round pick by recording her 5th double-double of the season in their recent loss to the Mystics. The Indiana Fever have found their rhythm in the latter half of the season, climbing the standings and covering the spread in 7 of their last 10 games. On the other hand, the Chicago Sky have been plagued by misfortune and may still be without their leading scorer, Chennedy Carter. The betting line reflects these dynamics, yet it seems somewhat inflated. Despite Indiana's resurgence, it's worth noting that 11 of their 16 losses have come on the road. Additionally, the Sky remain a determined and gritty team, fighting tooth and nail for their playoff lives. Their last 3 games have all been decided by 4 points or fewer, indicating their competitive nature. Regardless of whether Carter plays, I anticipate a close contest, with the Sky putting up a strong fight. Therefore, the Chicago Sky to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Defensively, both teams have been performing slightly better than the total points might suggest. Over their last 3 games, Indiana has allowed an average of 81 points, while Chicago has given up 83 points over their last 5 games. Neither team has been pushing the pace aggressively, with the Fever ranking 6th in the league with a pace of 96.93 and the Sky sitting 8th at 96.4. Given these factors, I believe the total points will fall under the projected mark, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Atlanta Dream versus Las Vegas Aces. The Atlanta Dream are gearing up to face the Las Vegas Aces in a non-conference matchup this Friday night at the Michelob Ultra Arena. The Dream are currently on a losing streak, having dropped their last 3 games, including a recent 85-81 defeat on the road against the Seattle Storm this past Wednesday. In contrast, the Aces are coming off a close 74-72 loss at home to the Washington Mystics on Monday. This game marks the 3rd and final contest between these 2 teams this season, with the winner securing the season series. From a basic perspective, Tina Charles will likely struggle to contain Ajah Wilson's dominance in the paint, as no player has proven capable of slowing her down effectively. When examining the net ratings for these teams throughout the regular season, the Dream currently sit 10th in the WNBA with a -5.6 net rating, while the Aces are positioned 5th with a 4.4 net rating. The disparity in three-point shooting is also noteworthy. Atlanta ranks 11th in the league with a 30.7% shooting percentage from beyond the arc, whereas Las Vegas holds the 3rd spot with a 34.7% shooting percentage. The Atlanta Dream enter this game having lost 3 consecutive matches and are likely to face another defeat here. With a road record of just 4-10, they face the challenge of traveling to Las Vegas to compete against the Aces and their MVP center, Ajah Wilson. Wilson has been outstanding recently, with her performance including a remarkable 42-point game. She leads the league in scoring by nearly 5 points per game, and it's anticipated that she will continue her impressive form. While Tina Charles remains a strong post player for the Dream, at 35 years old, she may struggle against Wilson, who is in the prime of her career. Atlanta's scoring largely depends on their guards, but the combination of Gray and Howard will likely be outmatched by the Aces' backcourt duo of Plum and Young. Both teams are fighting for playoff positions, but Las Vegas boasts superior talent, so the Las Vegas Aces to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Defensively, neither team has been particularly strong recently. Atlanta has conceded 76 points across their last 3 games, while Las Vegas has allowed 88 points over their past 4 contests. During the season, both teams have shown they can reach the free throw line consistently, with the Dream ranking third in the league with 19.8 free throw attempts per game, and the Aces tied with the Seattle Storm for fourth place with 19.4 attempts per game. The Aces, who are the highest scoring team in the league, favor a fast-paced game, while the Dream, the lowest scoring team, prefer a slower tempo. This contrast in style will be a key factor in the game. The advantage typically goes to the team with greater strength, and the fact that the Aces are playing at home adds to their edge. With a strong backcourt featuring Young and Plum, the Aces are likely to control both the ball and the pace, leading to a high-scoring game. Ajay Wilson's recent 42-point performance suggests that if either Plum or Young can approach their average scoring, the Aces will score heavily. Although the Dream are better defensively, ranking fifth in points allowed, they are not a defensive powerhouse. The superior team is expected to dictate the game's pace, turning it into a high-scoring affair. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Liberty versus Seattle Storm. The 2024 WNBA season is set to continue on Friday, August 30th, with an exciting cross-conference clash between the New York Liberty and the Seattle Storm. This game will take place at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington, marking a highly anticipated matchup. I anticipate that the Liberty will be looking to recover from their recent defeat against the struggling Los Angeles Sparks. In that game, New York allowed an astounding 94 points, and I expect a significant improvement in their defensive performance this time around. Currently, the Liberty hold the third spot in the league for adjusted defensive efficiency, allowing just 96.5 points per 100 possessions. Additionally, New York will need to avoid repeating the careless offensive mistakes they made in the Sparks game. Although the Seattle Storm boast a formidable defensive lineup, the Liberty are more than capable of reducing their turnovers, which totaled 20 in their previous game. I believe that the Liberty's offense will play a crucial role in securing a victory in what promises to be a competitive game at Climate Pledge Arena. This matchup will be the first encounter between the two teams since May, when New York emerged victorious with a score of 74-63, covering the 14.5-point spread as the home favorites. I also considered the possibility of betting on the Seattle Storm, particularly because they perform exceptionally well at home. This game will be only the second time this season that they are underdog at home. However, given that the New York Liberty are currently the top team in the league and will be looking to bounce back strongly after a tough loss to the Sparks, I believe they will come out on top and cover the spread. The Storm have struggled against the spread recently, failing to cover in their last 7 games. Therefore, the New York Liberty to win and cover the spread as the favorites is our full game side pick. On a more critical note, the Seattle Storm's defensive capabilities have waned in the latter part of the season. Since the Paris Olympics, they have allowed 83 or more points in 3 of their last 5 games. The Storm are known for their fast-paced style of play, with 80.1 possessions per 40 minutes, which ranks second in the WNBA. New York is an exceptionally potent offensive team. Despite ranking 9th in the league for pace with 78.3 possessions per game, the Liberty excel in three-point shooting, making an impressive 10.1 triples per game, which leads the league. Additionally, New York tops the WNBA in two-point shooting percentage at 52.7% and ranks second in assists per game with 22.6. Considering these statistics, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.